Folks, thanks for coming on the line with us today. My name is John Dubas with Premier Marketing, and we'll be spending the next 45 minutes to an hour or so discussing some of the possibilities you have in the great state of Ohio with Mutual of Omaha and the programs that they offer to the Medicare population. Today's presentation is being recorded, and it, along with additional reference material, will be sent to all those who had expressed interest in today's presentation. A little bit of background information about Premier. We're a national marketing organization founded in 1968. That's part of the Integrity Marketing Platform. We have offices across the country, and we act as an insurance wholesaler working with independent insurance agents to deliver product to those in need. Those contracts are available at the highest possible commission levels, with recruiting contracts available to those who qualify. As I mentioned, we were founded in 1968, so this past year we celebrated our 50th anniversary, a nice milestone for a small family organization out of rural Nebraska that's become one of the largest organizations of its type in the Medicare arena in both the Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement world. That portfolio of products includes a full gambit of Medicare programs, including Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement plans, standalone Part D prescription drug programs, a full portfolio of life insurance and annuity products, including final expense and pre-need programs, long and short-term care plans, disability income programs, and ancillary benefits that include dental, vision, and hearing programs, critical illness and cancer plans, and hospital indemnity programs as well. That Medicare Advantage portfolio includes all the big boys and many of the strong regional carriers that make a difference to you in your market. That PDP portfolio follows that same philosophy with the large carriers available to you through our organization to be part of your overall marketing program. The Medicare Supplement portfolio is large and extensive, and we supply tools to help make this effective for you in reaching this segment of the Medicare market. Those ancillary products, well, we consider them very important because they are a service to those who are in need of particular assistance when it comes to taking care of their eyes, ears, and teeth, and taking up for the slack in some of the different base programs that leave someone a bit financially short when they suffer a critical illness or deal with a hospital stay. When we look at the Medicare market overall, it is, of course, a huge segment of our society and is a growing daytime activity market that gives us the opportunity to work on a year-round basis. When we look at the people that are aging in to Medicare, the boomer population, we see that almost an exponential growth. We've got to consider that it isn't the entire Medicare market. There is about a sixth of the Medicare population that is under the age of 65, garnering that coverage because of disability, and those are part of our market as well. That market is varied in its needs, so a varied portfolio of products is necessary to help them as well. We see that 2/3 of the population has 3+ chronic conditions. A third of the population actually has 5+, and their income in some cases can be limited. So having the knowledge of some of the assistance programs is very valuable in helping to market effectively. We do have certain periods in which we can enroll an individual, and this gives you an indication of some of those programs. We just finished up the OEP period, so that gives us an opportunity to work with the different special election periods moving forward. This gives you an idea of some of those opportunities that we have available, those get-out-of-jail-free cards, so to speak, for the Medicare population. Since we noted earlier that many of the folks fight different chronic conditions or may be of limited income, there is a large portion of the Medicare population that is available to us to help and to market to on a year-round basis. Some of the things that are coming up that will affect us as well, and is very pertinent to today's presentation, is the macro legislation and the differences that it will have on working the Medicare Supplement market. The Congress included in this legislation a proviso that says the newly eligible beneficiaries will no longer be able to obtain a Medicare Supplement program that covers the Part B deductible. So moving forward, we're seeing an increased emphasis on G plans versus the F plans that we've seen in the past. Keep in mind that doesn't mean that C and F plans are going away. They'll still be available for those who are currently on Medicare. They'll just be curious to see what happens as the newly eligibles aren't able to go into those rate classes and see what happens to the premiums. This gives you an indication of the Medigap plans on a side-by-side basis with 2019 numbers. Those standardized and modernized programs are a great option for a good portion of the population with whom we converse. We do offer a Medicare Supplement quoting tool that will help you determine how the market works in your particular target market, and it's a great tool for you to use in offering a complimentary Medicare Supplement review. We've recently folded in some additional electronic enrollment possibilities through that tool as well, and that will be rolled out here very shortly. So as we look at today's topic specifically, we're looking at some of the options you have in the state of Ohio with Mutual of Omaha. And so we have a guest speaker with us today. Good for you, where I actually shut up and let someone else go through and describe the programs. We have Ms. Christy Myers with us today, who's a sales director for Medicare Supplement Dental and PDP programs with Mutual of Omaha out of the fine state of Nebraska. A little damp here lately, but a fine state. She's a longtime employee with Mutual of Omaha, and in her free time enjoys camping, cooking, and spending time with her husband. So at this particular point in time, we're going to turn control over to Christy, and she will run through the opportunities that we have in Ohio. Christy, you have the helm.
Good morning, John. Actually, as soon as I switched over to gain control, my screen just went blank, and now the presentation's gone. So bear with me. I might just have to go to my actual presentation I sent to you yesterday.
Okay.
All right.
And there we go.
There we go. All right, good morning, everybody. John, thanks for the warm welcome and overview of Premier Senior Marketing. Very close neighbors to Omaha, Nebraska. Actually, they're just a quick about 2-hour drive from our headquarters here in downtown Omaha. This morning, as John mentioned, I wanted to give you an overview of the products and tools we have available within the state of Ohio, specifically starting first and foremost with our flagship product here at Mutual of Omaha, which is going to be our Medicare Supplement portfolio. A little bit about us. We are an experienced partner within this senior solution space. In fact, we have been selling Medicare Supplement now for over 50 years. We began in the market all the way back in 1966, which was the first year in which Medicare was available for a carrier to actually offer that product. Right now, we do rank as the second largest Medicare Supplement carrier in the entire country. We're rated A+ Superior by AM Best. Last year was no different than any other years prior. It was another record-setting year for us, in which case we now have over $2.8 billion in earned premium from our Medicare portfolio. And right now, we do serve more than 1.4 million in-force customers within our Medicare Supplement block. Part of doing business for so many years, along the way, we've come along with some great technology tools, both for you and for your customers. First and foremost on the MedSup side is going to have to be our Medicare Supplement e-application tool. This tool actually launched in the market all the way back in 2011, and now our new business apps coming in via that tool succeed over 70% of our new business apps are coming in through that tool. and there's great reason why. A vast majority of the applications coming in through an e-app will actually issue on the same day in which they come in. On a fully underwritten basis, during normal business hours, even through an e-app, we have an underwriter on staff that is usually reviewing those applications within 20 minutes of application submission. So doing business electronically is going to make you look very professional in front of your customers, and is going to ensure that we can get coverage issued as quickly as possible. That tool does offer multiple signature options for your clients, two of which include both voice and electronic. And then for your customers, those tools also provide the ability to provide a temporary ID card once that application is issued. And your customers also have the option to get their EOBs electronically as opposed to receiving in the mail. A few additional added benefits for you and your clients. As you're doing rate quotes for Medicare Supplement, keep in mind with Mutual of Omaha, you're never going to pay a policy fee on Medicare Supplement. That does differentiate us from the market. Last year, we did convert our entire block of all business, including those already on the books and anyone coming on new, to an anniversary rating profile. And what that means to you is moving forward, your customers are going to only receive one rate adjustment in a given year, and that's always going to occur on their policy anniversary date. If you've been writing business with us for a few years, there could have been instances in the past where you maybe had a customer who maybe had a rate increase on their age step or when they turned 1 year older, and then maybe a few months later they were getting one due to medical trend increase. We've done away with that, and now everyone is currently rated as anniversary rating, so one rate adjustment per year. So that is good news for both you and for your customers. We do also offer a 12-month rate guarantee on Medicare Supplement, and that's going to be from that policy effective date. We've definitely been showing in the market space some rate stability going all the way back to 2012, having single-digit adjustments across most of the country. Another thing to keep in mind as you do rate quotes, specifically on somebody maybe looking to change from one med-sup carrier to another, we base our rates based on their current age of their current birthday. So what that means is, let's say you have a customer who is going to have a birthday next week, and they have come to you looking for new coverage starting on May 1st. If they have a birthday next week and they're going to be turning 68 years old, with us, if you're taking that application actually today, it does not matter that the effective date is not until May. If they sign the application today, you would be charging them the premiums for a 67-year-old, even though they have a birthday next week. So that does differentiate us from the competition. And then lastly, most recently, we have expanded our renewal premium options for consumers, in which we now offer a pay any day option for them. Meaning they can elect to pay their premiums, we'll say on the 3rd of every month, they can pay it on the 2nd Friday of every month, they can even pay on the last day of the month. Those options are now available for them to ensure that they are picking the right method of payment for themselves. We do have some very popular plans within the state of Ohio, and I'll start by mentioning Plan G. Plan G has definitely been our go-to product now for many, many years. In fact, last year in total, across the board, we sold over 80% of our new business sales were Plan G. But I do want to mention we're definitely gaining traction with Plan N. And in some markets, we're actually selling now more Plan N than we are Plan F. And I do feel that that is going to definitely be a plan of the future, especially if the macro changes go in force starting for 2020. Specifically within the state of Ohio, we do offer a 7% household discount. What that's going to mean for you is a 7% discount simply means 2 individuals in the household will have to have a policy with Mutual of Omaha. We do also have some value adds that come at no additional cost to your customers. Those are going to include vision discounts with iMed, and then discounts on hearing aid tests and batteries with Amplifon. And then some benefits for you, the writing agents. Not only do we offer top compensation within the market space, We also, if you're on a contract that has advancing, we do not charge interest on advancing. That is definitely a differentiator for us. You are earning credits right now to join us on our agent incentive trip known as Mutual Sales Leaders, and I'll give you a little bit more detail on that here in a moment. And then we do have some unique programs running right now within the market, and I'll touch both on those. They're going to be our marketing credits program as well as our MedSup broker bonus program. But jumping right now to our Mutual Sales Leaders trip, right now you are earning credits by selling Medicare Supplement and our dental product to join us in London in March of 2020. To qualify for that trip, you will need 275,000 production credits, which you are earning credits by selling both MedSup and dental and vision, and you earn credits at a rate of 1 credit per dollar of ANBP. You can always check your status on our website or reach out to somebody at Premier and they can let you know where you stand. I mentioned that marketing credits program. This is definitely a unique program out in the market space, but the way that this credits program works, the credits are actually the same as cash. And the way in which you earn credits is you have to have at least 5 MedSup apps issue in a month. And then when you do that, if you are doing e-apps, you earn 1% of the ANBP. If you do paper, you earn 0.5 percentage point of that ANBP. The most common thing in which these credits are redeemed for is going to be for leads, followed by postage or mailings, or maybe some technical items that you need in your office to continue to grow and to sell more. Right now, you're earning credits. They started as of October 1st of 2018. You will continue to earn credits this year until September 30th, and then you do need to redeem all your credits by November 30th of this year. And you can always check your balance on our agent portal, Sales Professional Access. How much can you earn? Well, there's no limit to the amount of marketing credits that you can earn, but here is one quick example. If you want to join us in London next year, you're going to need to have about 185 MedSup issued applications to qualify. To do that, if you were doing all of them on an e-app and earning 1% of that ANBP to join us on that trip, you'd earn approximately 2,775 marketing credits or cash to be redeemed. And if you do paper, you'd earn half of that at about $1387.50. New news today, we have extended our MedSup broker bonus program. This program will continue now through Q2 of 2019. So this program, same rule, you need to have at least 5 MedSup issued apps within a given month. Those apps can be from any state, they can be for any plan that we offer, and they can include underwritten, OE, and GI. If you meet that requirement of having at least 5 MedSup apps issued within a month, then the bonus dollars pay as $150 per each underwritten app, $30 per issued open enrollment app. However, please note we do only pay on plans F, G, and N, and all policies do have to be in force when the payment is made. Premier has a copy of this flyer, and they can surely get that emailed out to you if you have additional questions on that program. Same with the marketing credits. How much can you earn with this program? Once again, there is no limit to the amount that you can earn, but let's say you do want to come with us to London in 2020. That's going to equate out to about 16 MedSup issued apps in a month. In that given month, let's say you did half of them as fully underwritten. 8 apps times that $150 cash per app bonus would get you $1,200 for those 8. And if you had the other 8 were open enrollment, that's another $240. So for those 16 apps in a month, based on that example, you would earn an additional $1,440. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Ohio Medicare market. Right now in the state of Ohio, there are approximately 2.3 million total Medicare beneficiaries, of which over 1.4 million are on original Medicare and over 860,000 are on Medicare Advantage. So different market opportunity for all of you here on the line today. Let's jump to Medicare Supplement rates. It's going to be one of the things that obviously you're going to be looking at as you're looking at carriers, but I want you to keep in mind a few of the other things that I've discussed here today, specifically that rate stability, our A+ rating, our experience and longevity in the market, we are going to be here when your clients are going to need us most, which is going to be at that time of claim. But I did want to share with you, what does our premium rates look like in a certain zip code within Ohio right now. And I took for this example, zip code 43001. These are going to be rates for a female age 67, non-tobacco, with the household discount applied for all carriers across the board. And with that, I wanted to show you how competitive this market space is right now. As we look at the top 4 carriers, they're not named here, but I just labeled them 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see their current A+ or AM Best rating. You can see how many years they have actually been in the market space. And then I'm showing their monthly premium rate, and do they charge a policy fee? And then what would be the annual cost if the consumer went ahead and went with that carrier? But what I really want to point out is we currently sell in the state of Ohio as United World Life Insurance Company. Based on current data, we are actually ranked number 11 as a carrier within that zip code of 43001. But look at how we're stacked up against the other competitors who might be ahead of us. We do have an A+ rating. Our outlook is stable. We've been in the market space under the name of United World for more than 15 years. Our monthly premium rate is $95.80. We do not charge a policy fee, making that annual cost for that female $1149.60. So even though we're ranked number 11, our premium rate compared to carrier number 1, the annual difference is only $38, or about $3.15 more expensive per month. So you're getting with that, like I mentioned, our experience, longevity, our brand name in the market space. So definitely something to consider when you're looking at premium rates, and not always going with the one that might be the least expensive. Definitely scroll down and look who else is definitely going to be competitive within the market. And I'm going to say United World Mutual Omaha is definitely going to be a carrier that you should take a look at. Let's jump now into our prescription drug plans that we do have available. So prescription drug plan offering is new for us. We started selling prescription drug plans for this past AEP. And you might be asking, well, why now? You have not been in this market space before. Lots of reasons why. We have a very large in-force block of Medicare Supplement customers. I mentioned that number was over 1.4 million. Research shows that 85% of Medicare Supplement customers also purchase that independent Part D prescription drug plan. And then 73% of those people buy their MedSup and their PDP from the same carrier. So based on those facts, it made perfect sense for us to enter into this market space at this time. So new for 2019, we are selling under the name of Mutual of Omaha RX. Those plans are underwritten by Omaha Health Insurance Company, or OHIP for short, and we have two PDP plans available to serve you and your clients. We're currently selling in all regions except for that of New York. The two plans that we have, I'm going to highlight the value plan first, which is noted here. This plan is going to come with some low monthly premiums. It is going to be a really good option for your customers that might have some lower drug utilization. But the annual deductible on the value plan for Tier 1 and Tier 2 is $0. On Tiers 3 through 5, it's $415 for all tiers combined. You can see for the preferred retail on a 30-day fill, that preferred generic Tier 1 is $1. So very competitively priced value plan. And then I'll go to the RX Plus plan, which this one, the annual deductible is $415 on all tiers. And then that preferred retail on the generic for Tier 1 is $3. Our formulary, very, very strong. The value plan, 49 of the 50 most common drugs are contained in Tiers 1 and Tier 2. And that value plan does have over 2,800 drugs in total on the formulary. On the Plus plan, 48 of the 50 most commonly prescribed meds are on Tier 1 or Tier 2. And there is almost 3,200 total drugs within the formulary. And if you want to learn more about either of these plans, I really encourage you to visit our website, which is going to be Mutual of Omaha RX Formulary. What are the monthly premiums for these plans? Well, in the state of Ohio, Ohio is going to be Region 14. The value plan comes in at $24.70, and the RX Plus comes in at $39.10. Our preferred pharmacy network is going to have over 24,000 preferred pharmacies, with our anchor pharmacy being CVS, but also contains Walmart, Sam's Club, and then some regional grocery chains such as Meijer. There's over 43,000 standard pharmacies that are in network, getting that total in-network pharmacy count over 67,000. So if you're interested in selling this product, how do you get that product available to you? Step one is you're going to need to sign an Omaha Health Insurance Company contract. To do so, you'll need to reach out to Premier and they can get that contract sent to you. Once you can complete it and get that submitted, you'll need to submit to us here at Mutual of Omaha a copy of your 2019 AHIP certification, and then you'll need to finish up by completing and passing our Mutual of Omaha PDP product training. All right, let's touch base on some ancillary products available to you within the state of Ohio, one of which is going to be the dental product. And this dental product we launched back in 2017 with good reason. With our strong footprint within the Medicare space, we know that Medicare doesn't cover for most dental services. So it's going to be one of the most popular things that your Medicare eligible clients are going to be looking for. The need is definitely real. In fact, 76% of seniors do say they do plan to visit a dentist within the next year. And almost 2/3 or 65% of all Medicare beneficiaries do not have dental coverage. So this is going to be a great add-on sale for you, for your Medicare Supplement and Medicare Advantage customers looking for full dental insurance. A little bit about our product portfolio, why the products themselves were designed with the Medicare population in mind. The issue ages of these products are actually a very broad market, and they are 19 to 99. It is a guaranteed issue product. It's unisex community rated. We do have a very large PPO provider network. We have partnered with DentalMax Plus, which currently has over 375,000 dental provider locations that would be in network. And you can sell this product either in conjunction with our Medicare Supplement product or as a standalone individual dental plan. This is going to be our current state footprint map. As you can see, in the state of Ohio, we have over 13,800 in-network locations that would be considered to be in-network within the state of Ohio. And right now, we are only pending product approval within 4 different states, being Washington, New Mexico, Virginia, and New York. Here are what the 2 plan designs actually look like. We offer both the preferred plan, which is going to be in the middle of my screen, and the protection plan, which is on the right. Looking at the preferred plan, this plan does not have a calendar year deductible for preventive services. There is a very small $50 deductible for basic and major. On preventive, it does pay 100%, including 2 cleanings per year. For basic services, which would include things like fillings and extractions, the plan would pay 80%. For major services, including things like dentures, bridges, and root canals, the plan pays 50% after a 12-month waiting period. The calendar year benefit max is going to be $1,500. One unique thing that this product does offer that we've heard a lot of positive feedback from is that it does include a lifetime maximum benefit for implants, and that preferred plan has a lifetime max of $3,000, and then out-of-network benefits are available to be paid as well. On the protection plan, same thing, issue ages 19 to 99. One difference is going to be that plan does have a $100 calendar year deductible for all services combined, but the preventive does pay at 100%. Basic is going to pay at 50%. Major, once again, pays 50% after a 12-month wait. And then the calendar year maximum benefit is going to be $1,000. And then the lifetime max for implants for the protection plan is $2,000. Both of these plans do come with an optional vision rider that can be added on. That optional vision rider is $8.28 per month. It is a reimbursement plan, so there is no network associated with the rider, but you do need to have the dental plan in order to have the rider. But the benefit itself does provide up to a $50 calendar year benefit for an eye exam, and there is no waiting period for that. And then after a 6-month waiting period, it provides $150 every 2 calendar years for eyeglasses or contact lenses. In the state of Ohio, for that same zip code of 43001, the protection plan is $27.49 per month. The preferred plan is $48.08 a month, and the optional vision rider is $8.28 per month. So very competitively priced for the benefits in which those consumers would be receiving. To make sure a dentist that you might be interested is actually within our network, you can visit dentistforme.com/Mutual of Omaha. And if you want to request that a dentist be added to the network, you can call the number on screen. How do you enroll? Well, much like Medicare Supplement, the majority of our apps right now are coming in via our e-app that is available for dental. We have a standalone dental e-app, or you can actually complete a dental application after the end of a MedSup e-app. It's very seamless. It's going to be the quickest way to do an app because it's going to copy over any of the client information from the MedSup app, making it very easy for you to complete that second application for that consumer. All right, last but not least, I wanted to touch on our new Medicare Advantage products that we do have available within the Cincinnati market. These plans, much like PDP, were new for us in 2019 AEP season. And we entered into 2 market spaces within the Mutual of Omaha Medicare Advantage name. One of them was the Cincinnati market. And John wanted me to touch on that market space here today with you all. Market landscape regarding Medicare Advantage. This is the market space for the Cincinnati market space and the counties that are included in there. It's also including 3 counties within northern Kentucky. But there's definitely been some year-over-year growth of 4.9% moving to Medicare Advantage. The current Medicare Advantage penetration within this Medicare landscape is over 41%. And then the year-over-year MA enrollment growth is sitting at 5.8%. So different opportunity for all of you here today. Some plan highlights. We do have 2 plans available, one of which is a no premium plan. The other one is a $29 monthly premium plan. But the Care Advantage Complete plan does include some additional items such as a dental benefit, vision, and silver sneakers. And the Mutual of Omaha Care Advantage Plus does come with comprehensive dental and then lower inpatient and lower maximum out-of-pocket costs. But let's go a deeper dive into each of those. First, I did want to touch on the network in which we're using. It's going to be Tri-Health and the St. E's healthcare system that are going to be the in-network providers for these plans. And then here is the chart of the benefits for those plans that are available. So the Care Advantage Complete, the market's going to be Cincinnati, service area in Ohio counties of Butler, Claremont, Hamilton, and Warren. I mentioned this one has the no monthly premium. Maximum out-of-pocket cost is $4,500, inpatient at $315. I'm not going to read through all of these, but the Care Advantage Complete, also in that Cincinnati market, but contains the Kentucky counties of Boone, Campbell, and Kenton. Once again, a no monthly premium. And then the Care Advantage Plus also has the counties of Butler, Claremont, Hamilton, and Warren, Boone, Campbell, and Kenton, and that one's $29 per month. Some of the RX highlights coming with these plans, the preferred pharmacies are going to include Walgreens, Kroger, Meijer, Walmart, and Sam's Club. There's no copay on Tier 1 and Tier 2 for mail order and 90-day supply. There's no deductible and low copays for Tier 1 and Tier 2 drugs at those preferred pharmacies that I mentioned. And then we do have 30, 60, and 90-day supplies available, including those mail order options. From a customer experience, the fitness program available is going to be through Silver Sneakers at no additional cost. It also offers the over-the-counter benefit, which has an allowance for each quarter for some basic health and wellness needs. And then there is also a transportation benefit available, which is going to include one-way trips to and from a medical office visit. Much like the prescription drug plan, if you're interested in selling these Mutual of Omaha Medicare Advantage plans, you will need to be ready to sell. And in order to do that, once again with these, you're going to have to reach out to Premier in order to obtain a contract. Once that contract is complete and submitted back into Premier, we'll then need to have you submit a copy of your 2019 AHIP certification to Mutual of Omaha. And then you will also need to pass and complete the Mutual of Omaha Medicare Advantage product training available on our agent portal. And then I wanted to close out, if you want to learn more about Mutual of Omaha and some of the upcoming things that we'll have throughout Q2 and this summer, I wanted to promote the monthly webinar series that we have been hosting. It's usually on the fourth Tuesday of each month. It will always be at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, and the majority of them are somewhere between 8 to 12 minutes in length. So very short and to the point, always a topic of timely nature and something that's going to be really some exciting news for you to learn about from Mutual of Omaha. How do you join? Well, each month, if you're already a contracted agent with us, you will receive an email notification to join the webinar, and then you'll just follow the instructions within that email. And then during the webinars, we're taking questions, but we're not answering the questions during the actual webinar. What we're doing is collecting all the questions that come through, and then the next week in our express communication that goes out, we'll have that Q&A with the answers available to you for all the questions that came in. I will mention last week we had a webinar on MACRA, and we had over 400 people on the line attending that webinar session with a lot of good questions that came through. And the questions and answers for that webinar will actually be in Express tomorrow. So I really encourage you to look through that one if you have additional questions on what will Mutual of Omaha be doing with MACRA and how does that impact you and your customers. What are some upcoming topics? Well, this month, the topic is going to be more detail on our dental plan and how it makes a great ancillary sale for you. That session will be on April 30th. On May 28th, you'll get to hear from one of our directors of our underwriting team for Medicare Supplement, and he will share with you how is it that we can make the underwriting process so streamlined, quick, and efficient for both you and your consumers, either through some automation on our side and through electronic tools. And then in June, it's going to be our summer sizzle, in which at that time we'll be announcing some new rates and products available across the country, and maybe some updates on some new existing new programs that we're going to be coming out with during the summer to help you market these products. So with that, I did want to turn it back over to John. If you have any additional questions, please give them a call at Integrity Marketing at the number here on screen. But I appreciate all of you joining in today. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to John.
And there we go.
Got it.
Coming back to me. Yes, Christy, we have 4 questions. If we could answer them really quickly, I think
Sure.
we can do them pretty quick. The first one is, what does ANBP stand for?
ANBP is going to be Annualized New Business Premium.
Awesome. So we're talking about premium dollars.
Correct. So let's say in that zip code in Ohio of 43001, if we looked at that slide in which I had done the how do we stack up as a carrier, if we just said for an instance that that monthly premium we'll say is $90. 90 times 12 is 1,080. So 1,080 would be the annualized new business premium.
Awesome. Thank you. Second question, I market Medicare supplements in multiple states. Is the Part D program available only in Ohio, or where is it available?
Our Part D prescription drug plans are available nationwide. The only region or state in which we're not marketing in is the state of New York. So other than that state, we do have plans and premiums available across the entire country. And John, after this call, if you want to get that caller with that question, a copy of our flyer, I would much appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll make certain that that goes out as part of the follow-up to everybody. The next question deals with the dental program. Is the implant benefit per tooth?
The implant benefit is a lifetime maximum. So I guess I'm not sure of the per tooth question.
Yeah,
It would be
I'm not
lifetime
certain what
max.
implants cost, but that's a lifetime max.
Yeah,
total.
It's a lifetime max. So if you went to the dentist and it was $3,000 to have one implant on one tooth, then that would exhaust the lifetime maximum. Maybe that
and the last
answered it that way.
Yep, that works. And the last question, if a client chooses EFT for their initial premium payment, how soon after the policy issue is the premium pulled from their checking account?
That is a great question. So here at Mutual of Omaha, the only way in which a Medicare supplement policy can actually issue is if the funds have been withdrawn. So let's say, for example, you have done a MedSup e-app. During that application process, the consumer decides they want to pay their initial premium via automatic bank withdrawal, as well as their renewal premiums by automatic bank withdrawal. If they elect to have those premiums through automatic bank withdrawal, as soon as you submit that application through the e-app tool, and it's here now at Mutual of Omaha, as soon as it issues, the funds will be withdrawn, which I mentioned we issue most things in the same day. So that would mean funds would be withdrawn the day in which the application is actually submitted and issued.
Awesome, thank you.
Moving forward, the renewal premiums would be on the day in which they elected for their pay any day renewal premiums to occur.
That makes sense, thank you. So as a reminder, we are going to send a link to today's presentation and additional follow-up information, including the information on the special election periods, additional information on low-income subsidy extra help for the prescription drug programs, and additional information that helps you sell the dental programs as well, some additional statistics. So that said, thank you very much. Mutual of Omaha is obviously a huge name carrier, and you have a lot of opportunities as an independent agent to offer that program. Why would you want to do it with Premier? Well, we have a number of ways that it can assist you to drive business to your agency. If you choose to contract with multiple carriers, you can actually build an agent profile Insurance Bay and contract with multiple carriers electronically and simply. A simple way to do that and fill out your portfolio, particularly if you're looking for additional critical illness or cancer policies or other ancillary products that will coincide with the Mutual of Omaha portfolio that's being offered. We do also give you the opportunity to protect yourself regardless of whom you contract through. There are organizations out there that will add you to their blanket E&O policies. However, that coverage is generally limited to the carriers that you contract through that one organization. This program delivers errors and omissions coverage to you for every product that you cover and offer, regardless of who you contract through. It's a great way to protect yourself as an independent agent. We also make certain that you have a means to continue your education for your licensing through discounted bundles with WebCE. And as an independent agent, you are tasked with maintaining your own benefit package. We do offer non-cancelable disability income programs at a discounted rate with modified guarantee issue background. So it's a great way to protect yourself as well as an independent agent. We do stage a number of different trainings and make resources available to you to help further your marketing efforts, both through presentations like today that feature a carrier such as Mutual of Omaha. We also have different programs out there that give you conceptual information on how to market including one that's upcoming on, believe it or not, it's time for retail selection already. Walmart and some of the other programs are coming up, and those webinars are scheduled for you as well. We also offer different means of electronic support. One of the things that you see now with new offerings with Mutual of Omaha, with Medicare Advantage and prescription drug programs, is the need to remain compliant and to collect scopes of appointment. We have a mechanism that can help you do that through our Medicare Center program and other means to help you enroll electronically through that program and through CSG Actuarial's e-app concept that's available to you. Christy made a big point about making certain that we do as much as possible electronically, simply because most folks speak one language and they write one language. They just don't always seem to coincide that that written language is the same as what we speak. We write poorly. At one point in time as a carrier rep, we had 80% of the applications coming into our organization that were pended simply because they had challenges reading or writing. That challenge goes away with the electronic applications. Plus, as Christy mentioned, it helps you cross-sell very easily as well when it autofills from your Medicare Supplement to your dental program, etc. So it's a great way to make certain that you're as efficient and as effective as possible as well. We do have a program that helps you put your social media marketing programs on autopilot as well through our Coverage Made Easy program. These two recordings will help get you additional information on that program. And we do offer a full range of incentives. Christy noted the trip that they make available. We have also a program available through Premier with business that is written through our organization next week to go to Jamaica. And they roll out the program for 2020 at that time. Additionally, it's nice to have ways of getting in front of individuals. I think that Mutual of Omaha's marketing support program is incredibly unique and very flexible, and it's a great way for you to keep the ball rolling in a manner of speaking. If there are other ways that you like to market as well, we have some unique support in that fashion. A contact list is available for you to cold call. You can cold call for Medicare Supplement. You can't for the MA or the PDP program, but this is a way we can get names to you that are butted up against the do not call list with certain parameters placed on them by age, income, other factors that help you effectively market in conjunction with Ma Bell. We do offer also additional community-based marketing programs. Mutual of Omaha offers a very unique program regarding the Social Security program with their life insurance programs, but one of the webinars, or pardon me, seminars that is of great interest in the community is a definition of explaining Medicare Supplement programs and the different types that are available to you. We do have different presentations that can help you do so into the community in conjunction with the faith-based organizations and other centers of influence within the community as well. I mentioned the retail marketing program that's about to kick off the store selection anyway with Walmart and other retailers across the country as well. We also have a unique program that helps you work with different providers, not only doctors and specialists, but other providers of care that deliver upon the products that we sell. One of the unique opportunities is in conjunction with dentists. And with Mutual of Omaha's strong dental program, it's a great way for you to get into the community, expand your book of business, and cross-sell as well. We do have a pilot program going on right now with internet leads, and there's additional detail that will be coming to you for that as well. And we do offer additional support on mailings based on production. That deeply discounts the cost of those efforts through our preferred lead vendors. All this said, nothing happens unless you make it happen. And that is an opportunity that we have together that we want to make certain that we actualize, because when all is said and done, more is said than done. And we want to make certain that we're your partner moving forward. So we ask that you consider very carefully Mutual of Omaha as a key component of your personal marketing program. Give us the opportunity to get you contracting information and put that in play for the products that are available. Make certain that you are ready to sell. So you're contracted, certified, and ready to go. We have a marketing program put in place to make certain that it is effective for you, and we get it underway as quickly as possible. You can reach any of the marketers at Premier through our toll-free number at 1-800-365-8208 and through our website as well at premiersmi.com. We look forward to the opportunity of working with you. We appreciate the investment of your time with us here today, and watch for the follow-up. We'll make certain that we get it to you in a timely fashion and that someone reaches out to you to handle any questions that you may have. That said, we look forward to speaking with you in the near future, and we wish you good selling. Thanks so very much, and we'll talk to you soon. And thanks again, Christy.